New year, new champs, new women's revolution. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlog who always tells it like it is. Thoughts and prayers go out to all affected by the Los Angeles wildfires. If you can, go to redcross.org and donate to get the City of Angels out of the hell it's been going through. And it doesn't matter what you feel about what was responsible for the start or how the fires spread. Keep politics out of it and help your fellow man. Also, just so you know, I got a cat, so if you hear any meowing, you'll know why. Anyway, it's usually a sign of the new year that at least one title changes hands, even if it's a secondary or tertiary one. A new year brings at least one new champ. Well, it seems that this new year, the first of the Paul Triple H Levesque era, is doing that in spades, and hearts and clubs and diamonds too. Because in the span of 5 days, all 3 primary women's championships changed hands. Start with Friday and the first ever 3-hour edition of SmackDown. One of the main matches was Nia Jax defending against Naomi, who I still don't think she deserves even the title she currently has. Thanks to Tiffany Stratton's clever ploy, Jax retained the WWE Women's Championship, but then Tiffy finally clocked Jax with the briefcase, tossed Candice LeRae out of the way, and then cashed in to win the belt in about 6 seconds. It's Tiffy time on SmackDown, though I still wonder if she's a face, heel, or somewhere in between. Got to the first ever Monday Night Raw on Netflix, which was pretty good, I'll admit. By the way, while I'm disapproved of Hulk Hogan showing up, I do not think he started the LA fires because he was booed out of the arena. Stop those stupid posts already, alright? Anyway, despite Liv Morgan's best chicanery with the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley was able to overpower her and win back the title she never lost, the Women's World Championship. And I just loved that Dominic Mysterio tried to get back with her, and Rhea's kick for 2 points afterwards. I'm not saying Dom Dum is a gold digger. Well, actually, yes, I am saying that. And I can't wait to hear what Morgan, Rackrod, and the others have to say about that. Then it all culminated at New Year's Eve on NXT on Tuesday. Both women's titles were on the line, but while Fallon Henley snuck in to hold on to the North American title, the same could not be said for Roxanne Perez. Julia became the 4th woman of Japanese descent to win the white striped belt on the 3rd brand. And on the same night that Obafemi won the men's NXT championship, no less. It was a quick rise to the top for Julia, but then again, many of the new women have been getting big pushes en route to the main rosters, so, you know. Anyway, it's not just the primary titles moving on from their longtime holders. Henley's North American grab at Halloween Havoc was what set things in motion for Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis to institute secondary women's titles of their own. Chelsea Green became the Women's United States champ on the last Saturday night's main event, and defended it successfully this week. And tomorrow on Raw, the Women's Intercontinental title will be handed over to either Dakota Kai or Lyra Valkyrie. Not to mention all the intrigue and trauma between the Women's Tag Team champs, and which one Jade Gill is gonna clobber when she returns. Yes, sirree, it seems that in a year that might lead to the dehumanizing of women by the government, the WWE starting it is making it women more prominent than ever. Almost like a women's revolution again. With some thanks to Finlay, the women have over the last 10 years shown that they can have talent as well as sex appeal. No more lingerie matches or fulfill your fantasy battle royals. These women can fight just fine without being objectified. There have been women engaged in War Games matches, Elimination Chambers, Last Women Standing matches, and of course, Royal Rumbles that match and on occasion even surpass the men's ones. It just seems that over the last few years, with Vince McMahon's senility starting to get the best of him, he was contemplating reverting women's wrestlers back to showpieces, and women's matches would be just a palate cleanser for the main event. I mean, how else would you explain why Levesque felt the need to start fresh with new champs this year? He wants the women recognized for their merits. And you know, they deserve it. For many, many years, I decried women's wrestling as nothing but a sideshow, with non-existent storylines and matches that had as much substance as a glow match. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, look it up. But when they started to get more recognition, especially after the first Revolution over a decade ago, I was behind them 100%. And the WrestleMania main event all those years ago was a pinnacle of the genre. Note that I said a pinnacle, because I'm sure there are more to come. With 5 new champs being crowned within a month's time, the women are primed for a new revolution. And I think that's a New Year's revolution that all WWE fans can get behind. I'm Chris Wolvie, the Wrestling Blog, who always tells it like it is. Pray for peace. And I'll see ya.